annual general meeting of the members of the company through video conferencing or other audio-visual means. In accordance with the framework issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Securities and Exchange Board of India, that is SEBI, write their various circulars and applicable provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and the rules made thereunder. This annual general meeting is being conducted through video conferencing or other audio-visual means. The company has availed the facility of video conferencing provided by Central Depository Services India Limited, that is CDSL, for holding this meeting and participating by the members through video conferencing. The company has also availed the facility of CDSL for remote e-voting as well as e-voting during this meeting by the members. Facility for joining this meeting through video conferencing is made available to the members and will continue throughout the proceedings of the meeting. In this meeting, Sanjeev Kumar Patel, being chairman of the board of directors and the company, and as per provisions of articles of association of the company, who is personally present at the common venue and joined this meeting through video conferencing, has presided over this meeting as a chairman and occupied the chair for conducting this meeting through video conferencing. He is also managing director of the company and also a member of the company. In this meeting, Mr. Shivang P. Patel, whole-time director of the company, is also personally present in this meeting at the common venue and joined this meeting through video conferencing and other audiovisual means. He is also a member of the company. Mr. Apurva Visa, whole-time director of the company, is also personally present in this meeting at the common venue and joined this meeting through video conferencing. He is also a member of the company. Mr. Nemis B. Patel, independent director of the company, is also personally present in this meeting at the common venue. Mr. Nemis B. Patel is a chairman of all board committees, including Stakeholders Relationship Committee of the directors of the company. Mr. Rajendra Kumar C. Patel and Nidhi Yash Patel, independent directors of the company, are also present in this meeting through video conferencing. Mr. Kamlesh Arsa, Chief Financial Officer of the company, is present in this meeting at the common venue and joined this meeting through video conferencing. C.A. Satvik Durkal, partner of Parikh and Majmudar, statutory auditors of the company, is also present in this meeting through video conferencing. C.S. Punit Lal, practicing company secretary and secretarial auditor of the company, is also personally present in this meeting at the common venue. C.S. Punit Lal is also a scrutinizer to scrutinize remote e-voting and e-voting during this meeting. Now I welcome them at this 33rd annual general meeting of the members of the company. We have the requisite quorum present personally at the common venue and through video conferencing or other audiovisual means to conduct the proceedings of this meeting. Participation of members through video conferencing is being reckoned for the purpose of quorum as per the circulars issued by Ministry of Corporate Affairs and as per Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013. The requisite quorum being present, with the permission of the chairman, I call this meeting in order. As this annual general meeting is being held through video conferencing, the facility for appointment of proxies by the members was not applicable and hence the proxy register is not available for inspection to the members. Now the company has received board resolution under section 113 of the Companies Act 2013 from a company and a resolution from one LLP appointing their representatives to attend this meeting through video conferencing and to vote on behalf of the company and LLP either at this meeting by e-voting or through remote e-voting, holding total 14,31,954 equity shares in the company, representing 26.18% of the share capital. In this regard, Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Patel, director of the said company and also designated partner of the said LLP, has attended this meeting as representative on behalf of the said company and LLP. The register of directors and key managerial personnel and their shareholding as per section 170 and register of contract as per section 189 of the Companies Act 2013 has been made available electronically for inspection by the members during this meeting. Since the annual report for the financial year 2024-25, including notice of this meeting, is already circulated to all the members through email, whose email IDs are registered with the company or say transfer agent or depository participants or depositories, and all of you have received the same with the consent of the members present in this meeting, I take the notice convening this meeting as read. Members may please note that the statutory auditors and secretarial auditor of the company have not made any qualifications or adverse remark or any observation in their report related to audited accounts of the company and for other matters for the year ended 31st March 2025. We now take up ordinary and special resolutions as set forth in the notice of this meeting dated 2nd August 2025 and implication of the said resolutions. The text of the resolutions along with explanatory statement is provided in the notice circulated to the members. There are total 7 resolutions proposed to be passed in this annual general meeting. Now item number 1 as per notice is relating to adoption of audited standalone financial statements of the company for the year ended 31st March 2025, comprising balance sheet, the statement of profit and loss, cash flow statement, statement of changes in equity, and notes to the financial statements, along with reports of the board of directors and auditors thereon, which is proposed to be passed by an ordinary resolution. This is item number 1 as per ordinary resolution. Now item number 2 as per notice is also an ordinary resolution and is relating to declaration of dividend of rupees 3 per share, that is 30% on 54,70,240 equity shares of rupees 10 each of the company for the year ended 31st March 2025 as recommended by the board of directors, and the same be paid out of the profits of the company subject to deduction of tax at source, which is proposed to be passed by an ordinary resolution. Now item number 3 is relating to reappointment of Mr. Sanjeev Kumar N. Patel, who retires by rotation as a director at this annual general meeting and being eligible offers himself for reappointment as a director of the company, whose period of office shall be liable to retirement of directors by rotation in accordance with the provisions of section 152 and other applicable provisions of the Companies Act 2013, which is proposed to be passed by an ordinary resolution. Now item number 4 as per notice is relating to appointment of CS Puneet Santosh Kumar Lath, practicing company secretary, as secretarial auditor of the company for a period of 5 years to hold office from the conclusion of this annual general meeting till the conclusion of the 30th annual general meeting of the company to be held in the year 2030, to conduct secretarial audit of the company in terms of section 204 and other applicable provisions of the Companies Act, read with regulation 24A and other applicable provisions of SEBI listing regulations. And the said appointment is for the period beginning from the financial year 2025-26 to the financial year 2029-30, that is for 5 years, and also authority to the board of directors to fix his remuneration, which is proposed to be passed by an ordinary resolution. Now item number 5 as per notice is relating to ratify payment of remuneration of rupees 80,000 plus applicable taxes and out-of-pocket expenses, if any, to post auditors Mr. Jadendra Patel and Associates, Post Accountant, Ahmedabad, for the financial year ending 31st March 2026 to conduct an audit of the cost records of the company for the financial year ending 31st March 2026, which is proposed to be passed by an ordinary resolution. Now, item number 6 is a special resolution, and as per notice is relating to authorized board of directors of the company to borrow money under section 181C of the Company Act 2013, which shall not exceed in aggregate at any time rupees 500 crores or equivalent thereof, which is proposed to be passed by a special resolution. And last item number 7 as per notice is relating to authorized board of directors of the company for creation of security by mortgage, hypothecation, pledge, or charge or create any security in place in favor of the lenders, agents, investing agencies, trustees, etc. In addition to the mortgage, hypothecation, pledge, or charge already created on increased borrowing power up to rupees 500 crores under section 181A of the Company Act 2013, which is proposed to be passed by a special resolution. So these were the total 7 resolutions, out of which 5 is ordinary resolutions and 2 is special resolutions. Now, before we proceed further, members please note that pursuant to the provisions of section 108 of the Companies Act 2013 and rules made thereunder, regulation 44 of SEBI listing regulations and Secretary Standard on General Meetings, that is SS2, issued by the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, the company had provided remote e-voting facility to the members through CDSL to cast their votes by electronic means on all the resolutions as set forth in the notice of this meeting to be passed at the meeting. The remote e-voting commenced on 24 September 2025 and ended on 26 September 2025. The cutoff date for voting by the members for the remote e-voting and e-voting in this meeting was 28 September 2025. Further, the facility to vote on all resolutions through electronic voting system during this meeting is made available to the members. So members can vote even during this meeting who have not casted their votes by remote voting and who have participated in this meeting. So the members who have cast their vote by remote voting may attend this meeting but shall not be entitled to vote again in this meeting. So members who have cast their votes by remote voting and in this meeting also, the votes by remote voting shall be considered as valid. So members can now vote on the resolutions. Members can click on vote tab on the video conferencing screen to avail this facility. So members can, those who have not casted their votes so far, can now vote during this meeting and e-voting is continued. Members may please note that voting on the CDSL platform will continue to be available for the next 30 minutes as meeting is still continue and proceed further. Now I request the chairman of this meeting, Mr. Sanjeev Kumar N. Patel, to say a few words about the performance of the company.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor and privilege for me to address all of you. I'm happy to welcome all the shareholders at this 33rd annual general meeting of the members of the company. This annual general meeting is being conducted through video conferencing in accordance with the framework issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI via their various circulars. The audited financial statement of the company for the year ended on 31st March 2025, including the director's report and auditor's report, are in your hands. You would have got the opportunity of studying the same. With your permission, I shall take them as read. I am sure that this annual report will give you a description of the company and its operation pertaining to the year 24-25. Financial performance. It is my pleasure to share with you the performance of the company during the financial year 2024-25. Company has earned total revenue from operations of 287.82 crores during the year ended on 31st March 2025 compared to 370.76 crores earned during the previous year ended on 31st March 2024. Company has earned net profit of rupees 16.51 crores for the year ended on 31st March 25 as compared to net profit is 14.69 crores earned during the previous year ended on 31st March 24. It's an increase of 12.40%. Earning per share of rupees 10 each of the company is rupees 30.18 for the year ended on 31st March 25 as compared to rupees 26.86 for the year ended on 31st March 24. Dividend. I am pleased to inform you that the board of directors of the company have recommended dividend of rupees 3 per equity share of rupees 10. That means 30% for the financial year 2025. The company has declared 30% dividend since last 3 financial years. Company has paid dividend not only continuously for the last 19 years since 2006-7, but also increased from 10% in 2006-7 to 30% in 24-25. We are proud to announce that the order book position of your company is sound. Company is having a confirmed order of about rupees 223.7 crores on hand as of 1st September 2025. Expansion under new greenfield project. In respect of new greenfield project set up by the company in year 29-20 at Udai, Taluka Kadi, District Mehsana, Gujarat, company has constructed total 4 sheds with total covered area of 11,016 square meters, with total capital outlay of around 24 crores. During the financial year 24-25, the company has increased lifting facilities at both Rakanpur and Dudha units to increase productivity. Also, the company has converted one shed for exotic materials at the Rakanpur unit. Company has incurred total capital expenditure during the financial year 24-25 to the extent of rupees 2.24 crores, including 1.25 crores on plant and equipment. Our responsibility towards society. We believe to continue the development of our business as well as to be part of the development of our society. Hence, we take small initiative towards social responsibility for making positive impact on society through relevant provisions of the Companies Act 2013, Company CSR Rule 2014, in accordance with CSR policies of the company. During the financial year 24-25, your company has duly spent an amount of rupees 35.10 lakhs as against the requirement of rupees 34.63 lakhs towards CSR initiatives. Rupees 46,375 in excess of the requirement, which will be adjusted against the CSR contribution for the current financial year 25-26. Company has spent rupees 35.10 lakhs on CSR for promoting education, social development, rural development, healthcare, eradicating hunger, poverty, and malnutrition. Acknowledgements. Srimati Beenaben B. Patel ceased to be an independent woman director of the company due to her resignation with the effective date of 28th March 2025. Also ceased to be a member of various board committees. Board places on record their appreciation for the assistance and guidance provided by Srimati Beenaben B. Patel during her tenure, an independent woman director of the company and also as a member of board of committees. Towards the end, I take this opportunity to thank our bankers for their wholehearted support to the company. I am also grateful to my colleagues on the board for their valuable guidance and support. I also thank the suppliers for their kind cooperation, and I can't forget to acknowledge the untiring dedication of all our employees and staff of Patel. I express my sincere gratitude to all the shareholders for their continuous confidence expressed in the company and look forward to their continued support and cooperation in still larger manner in the days ahead in our endeavor to take Patel's item to greater heights. Thank you very much for your attention.
Okay, now members may note that the company has replied by mail to the queries received from some of the members, namely Aniket Menkar and Ashok Shah, who have sent their queries without any request for registration as speakers. The company has also replied by mail to the queries received from some of the members who are speakers in this meeting, namely Mr. Gaurav Sood, Himanshu Trivedi, Ashok Shah, and Bimal Agarwal, who have sent their queries to the company, and company has already replied yesterday by mail. although they are the speakers in this meeting. So now I request uh, Mr. Gaurav Sood to express his view. Mr. Gaurav Sood. Mr. Gaurav Sood
Sir, he is not present.
is not present. Okay, no issue. But we have already replied his queries. Now I request Himanshu Trivedi, as a speaker. Mr. Himanshu Trivedi. Mr. Himanshu Trivedi.
Sir, he is not present.
He is also not there. Okay.
No.
Now Mr. Urvil Shah. Mr. Urvil Shah. Mr. Urvil Shah.
Mr. Urvil, you can speak now.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to present my queries. So, in general, we have seen that there is a reduction in the total order book position. So, just wanted to get a feedback upon what are the current efforts by the company on increasing the order book position, and what is the bid pipeline to have an idea about the coming year and the next short-term goals for the company.
Yes, Guru, thank you for your question. I think this is the same question you had asked in the email.
Right, right.
So, primarily, we this year, since this financial year, since January, there is a slowdown, little bit of slowdown in petrochemicals and refinery projects. So, what we see in the next quarter and quarter after that, what we are quoting, I think we already quoted about 250 crores in the pipeline. But as I said earlier, the confirmed order worth is only 223 crores on hand today. We are pretty hopeful and confident that next 2 quarters for the order booking looks very promising. So this cyclical slowdown is very common. Many a times it is after like election year or due to you know slowdown in capital goods market this year. There are a lot of other variable factors like tariff uncertainty and global slowdown or recession. We are actually not in recession, but pretty close to we were pretty close to being in recession. So that is the primary reason for slowdown in capital good market. But we have survived since 1973, so we are not worried. I mean, we have seen worse years compared to current. Currently, we are strong. We don't see any issues.
Okay. And so let us say there are a lot of budget allocation to specific sectors like nuclear power, and I already know that we are a registered vendor to this nuclear power corporation. Is this something that would expand the scalability of Patel's items, or is this a good opportunity where the company can play a crucial role, or how you are envisaging this opportunity in general?
We are already historically we have past track records, and we are already a vendor for Nuclear Power Corporation of India. And even in existing, we have a good about 23 or 24 crore order from NPCIL. Uh, so if the new projects, when they come on surface, when the procurement starts, yes, we don't see any hurdles as being a vendor. We regularly receive their tenders and their requests for quotations. So if the financing or the budget gets materialized, and if they really go forward with major expansions, we are positioned very well to take advantage of that situation.
Okay, thanks. And in your last meeting, I was also present, and you said that your effort would be to increase the profitability of the company by putting in certain compliances and measures whereby the late delivery and other charges that the company has gets reduced. Do you see any progress there? Whether we were able to get some good processes inbuilt, or we were able to have some proper contracts with the vendors whereby we are able to pass on the such cost, which probably is not only related to the company.
Yeah, so I think there are two parts to your question. So reduction of LD or late delivery charges, we are constantly monitoring everything what from our side what we can do to expedite. So we have put in internal measures, to track down for every day or weekly basis on the project milestones or the process milestones. And from customer standpoint, there are many a times it is not in our hand where they delay things, and we majority of the projects we don't directly supply to the end user. So if the middleman, or you say EPC contractors or the licensors or the consultant, if they incur late delivery due to many other factors, not only us but other vendors or their internal delays, they always cut our LD as per the contracts, and then we try to get that late delivery amounts back from them when they receive. So it's a long process. It takes about, after the project completion, it takes about another 1 or 2 years, and total project completion cost, I mean, time frame for them is like 2 to 3 years. It's a slow moving process, but from what we can control, we have definitely improved a lot. What I feel compared to last year, and that is the main thing on everybody's mind who are in execution in our company, that how to get rid of or how to reduce the late delivery charges wherever it's possible. So
Okay.
just to answer your question, yes, there is a process improvement. I've been noticing that, everybody is noticing that, and it's a team effort, not just individual department effort, and we are constantly working towards that.
Yeah, great to hear this. And you have mentioned in the annual report that you have allocated a new bay for exotic material. Just wanted to get a little bit more light on it. What is our plan to utilize this area?
Yeah, so we decided, and seeing at the current inquiry, what type of inquiries that we are receiving, plus uh, we wanted to get into a really exotic materials like inconel, incolloy, super duplex, and the customer's requirement is such that we have to have a dedicated separate bay. So don't mix. I mean, that doesn't mix the regular carbon steel with exotic materials to avoid the contamination, a lot of other factors. So we took the initiative, and then we have specifically identified and built that bay, converted that bay, the existing bay, for only exotic matters. The advantage of being that we can process in tonnage less, but we can get much more value addition, even from the top line and the bottom line, even the revenues and the profit, because the competition is a little bit less compared to regular steel products. So that is the effort, and hopefully it will pay its fruits in the coming years.
Okay. And with this government's focus on making India, and I believe that we have a very good infrastructure at two of the facilities. Is there any chance where you can bring in certain technical collaborators which can enhance our brand and increase the revenue, or anything in on such a sort you are looking at?
We are constantly, majority of the consultants are foreign based in heavy engineering. So we are constantly signing project based small MOUs that they do back to back arrangements with us. For example, Thyssen Group and even the some big compressor manufacturers. So yes, the Make in India initiative is really good, and they also understand that if this Indian end user should be made in India. We are working with foreign consulting companies and engineering consultants.
Okay, but that would be only on project to project basis. It's nothing that would have a permanent collaboration for any technological transfer or something.
That no, right now it's unless we come across a product with which we don't manufacture or we don't have a technical know-how, and we find a partner, something like that, then we can go for the long term. But right now it's only project to project basis. But these companies also they are very picky. So when we sign an MOU, that means they do a thorough audit. They do there are multiple rounds of audit, and this it is not only for that to correct my answer for one project. It is for the time frame. So when they bid in Southeast Asia, even in the European countries, they get the quotations from us, and if they get the order, we will get the order. So it is a type of a blanket agreement, but only with a specific middleman. Still, it's not like how you're saying it's a like collaboration, which is a lifetime collaboration like a marriage. It's not like that, but till they are successful, we will be successful.
Okay, okay, got it. And any future capital expenditure you see to increase on the scalability or net profit of the company where you would like to take on the opportunity available?
Yes, actually, we want to take advantage of this little bit of slowdown right now in the capital goods market. So we are thinking to expand our facilities in the Dubai plant. So right now we are putting numbers on the paper that how much it would cost to build another bay, another shade, and what type of facilities should be created that can help the companies in the coming years. So yes, it's definitely there, and if everything, we don't want to go into the project financing from internal accruals and whatever the credit limits we have with our bankers. Yes, we are going forward with expansion.
Okay. Yeah, and in your last AGM, you said that we would try to increase the shareholder interactions, but we see a little opportunity, like we only come to know about the company from the credit rating report or the annual general meeting or the annual report. And you said that once the company grows from mini, micro to a certain level, you would try to build up this interaction whereby we are informed of any enhancements happening in the company. Do you see this coming in the time, or we are
Yes,
still aware?
yes, we are, as I had said earlier, uh, right now we want to grow to a certain level, and then definitely in back of our mind we have, once we grow, we have some quarterly call or at least every 6 month investor calls to rather than just having an AGM. So your point is well taken, and yes, we are willing to do that. But first thing first, we have to grow out from this micro category and go to a middle tier company.
Yeah,
So you
no.
can afford uh, to give presentation every quarter.
Right, right. No, thank you very much for hearing me out, and I wish you all a very great year and yes, good opportunities for the future and all the best. Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you
Okay,
so
thank
much.
you, Will.
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Bimal Agarwal. Mr. Bimal Agarwal
Sir, not present.
is not
Mr.
present.
Vimal
Okay.
Agarwal.
Now there are two shareholders who have not raised queries in advance, but they are the speakers. They are only the speakers. They have not raised any queries in advance. Mr. Arun Modi, Mr. Arun Modi, they are the only speaker. If he is present.
Mr. Arun, you can speak now.
Hello, hello, Mr. Arun Modi. Yes.
Mr. Arun, you can speak now.
Asha, can you unmute your voice? Okay.
હલો
હા
સંભળાઈએ સાહેબ
હા યસ હા બોલો બોલો.
હા સૌ પ્રથમ તો સાહેબ સેક્રેટરી ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટ નિખિલભાઈ નો તથા ચેરમેન સાહેબ નો આભાર માનું છું કે તેમણે મને બોલવાની તક આપી અને નારાયણ કાકાના માર્ગદર્શન હેઠળ તમે જે કંપનીને આગળ ધપાવી છે તે બદલ તમને જેટલા અભિનંદન આપી એટલા ઓછા છે. કંપનીએ નફો પણ કરે છે, પેન્ડિંગ ઓર્ડર પણ ઘણા છે ને કમલેશભાઈ શાહનો પણ કંપનીમાં ફાળો ઘણો છે. બધા ઠરાવમાં મારો સંપૂર્ણ ટેકો છે ને અમે કંપનીની સાથે છે. કંપની આગળ ને આગળ પ્રગતિ કરે તેવી શુભેચ્છા અને કોંગ્રેચ્યુલેશન, બેસ્ટ ઓફ લક. અને અમે તમારી સાથે જ છે. કોઈ પણ કામ હોય તો ફોન કરજો, અમે તમારી સાથે જ છે. ફૂલ સપોર્ટ છે અમારો. કોંગ્રેચ્યુલેશન, બેસ્ટ ઓફ લક સર.
Thank you.
Thank you Arunbhai. Now another speaker is Mr. Manjeet Singh. Mr. Manjeet Singh.
Sir is not present.
Is not present? Okay.
No.
So there is no any now pending speakers. Now, pursuant to section 108 of the Companies Act 2013, the company has appointed Mr. Puneet Lal, practicing company secretary, as a scrutineer to scrutinize remote voting and voting in this meeting in a fair and transparent manner. The scrutinizer shall, after the conclusion of e-voting in this meeting, first download the votes cast in this meeting and thereafter unblock the votes cast through remote voting, and shall make a consolidated scrutineer's report of the total votes cast in favor or against and invalid votes, if any, and whether the resolution has been carried or not, means whether the resolution has been passed or not, and such report shall be submitted to the chairman of this meeting. Then after results will be declared by the chairman and shall be placed along with scrutineer's report on the website of the company and also on CDSL. The results shall also be communicated to the stock exchange, BSE. The resolution as set forth in the notice of this AGM dated 2nd August 2025, that is, there are total 7 resolutions, shall be deemed to be passed today, that is 27th September 2025, subject to the same being passed with requisite majority. That will be announced that will be reflected in the scrutineer's report, whether resolutions have been passed or not. As the business of the meeting is over, on behalf of the chairman, I declare the meeting is conducted and I thank all the members and also the chairman for attending this meeting. Members are again requested that the voting on the CDSL platform will continue for a while. Therefore, members who have not cast their vote, yet you are requested to vote. Thank you. Meeting is concluded.
Can we end the meeting?
Yeah.